I'm standing at the Haisla Recreation Center in Kitimat Village, where the entire day has been taken up with the Solidarity Gathering of Nations. This morning, we met Norm Han. He's the stand-up paddleboarder who did 400 kilometers of the tanker route. We met him coming into the Kitimat dock. He was drummed in by the Haisla. The morning started off with speakers talking about the threat that Enbridge's tar sands pipeline and tanker project poses to the coast. Coastal First Nations spoke, Gitga'at and the Haida Nation spoke, representatives of all the other nations here today spoke. Dr. Ricky Ott, coming down from Alaska, spoke about the experience of the Exxon Valdez spill, talked about her recent experience in the Gulf of Mexico, the devastation that's unfolding down there. We erected this banner around lunchtime. We called Patrick Daniel on his cell phone, and a gigantic crowd of 100 people chanted, "We say no to Enbridge oil," and we left Pat Daniel a message. And the theme that he needs to understand is that these no's aren't going to be turned into yeses. That was his line at Enbridge's AGM that I was at 2 weeks ago. He somehow believes that this overwhelming sentiment in British Columbia is somehow going to evaporate and turn into a yes, and that's not going to happen. And the result for Enbridge is going to be increasing reputation damage as that company gets dragged through the ringer on this one. The overwhelming sentiment today was one of unification, of being unstoppable. We are unstoppable in this campaign. The permanent solution, though, the way to leverage this into a permanent, once and for all victory is the federal legislative tanker ban. And to do that, we need the support of the Federal Liberal Party, which means Michael Ignatieff. It means David McGuinty, he's the federal environment critic. It means the coastal MPs in the lower mainland and on southern Vancouver Island. Those 5 coastal MPs need to jump on board this campaign with everybody who is here today, over 500 people here today, so let's make that happen.